of you out there have any siblings? Yeah, I've got a sibling myself, one older brother. You see, my brother is very talented in many aspects. He's got a great voice and many great friends. To be honest, I'm often quite jealous of him. I constantly want to be just like him, although this want is not only my own, but also belongs to those around me. I've been compared to people basically my whole life, and throughout this time, I've also compared myself to others. The concept of comparing people to others is very common in this world and oftentimes happens to revolve around siblings. The approach of comparing people to others is very common in this world and can be beneficial in some ways, but according to beingtheparent.com and the Huffington Post, there are many ways that this could negatively affect a person. For example, it may cause them to become more stressed and distant, as well as lower their self-esteem. Not too long ago, I had a few people in my school fill out a questionnaire asking if they were ever compared to the people around them and how it made them feel personally. I got a wide variety of answers, but most of the people who mentioned that they were compared to their siblings also mentioned that when they felt as though they were not themselves and were being forced to take on an identity that was not their own. These are things that I, along with many others, have experienced firsthand before. And as we are going into our teenage years, these problems are at their worst. Comparisons begin to sprout from anywhere and everywhere. Parents are not the only ones who are doing this to people. Comparisons may sprout from adults to other kids to yourself alone. As said by Chuck Palahniuk, nothing of me is original. I am the combined efforts of everyone I have ever known. Humans have always been frail beings. We live our lives afraid of what would happen if we simply stepped out of line. What would happen if we broke the contract that kept us pinned to the ground? So, because of that, we keep ourselves locked in the cage of our own emotions. Soon enough, this cage will get smaller and smaller until it eventually kills us. We are so blinded by society's views that we are unable to see that the keys are directly in our own hands. Nobody is the same, and nobody ever should be. As said by an anonymous figure, most people are other people. Their thoughts, someone else's opinions. Their lives, a mimicry. Their passions, a quotation. We can change this, and we can change it today. Thank you.